It's the oldest joke in the tech YouTuber book. We've been saying this since the iPad 2 came out and it had a camera on it.
If you take pictures with an iPad, you look stupid.
Tablet photography is dumb because you have a big thing, you're holding it up. And I think this all really started when we saw that first picture of everyone in a concert holding up their smartphones, and then there was that one guy holding up a tablet. Yeah, that was stupid. No disagreements there. But I think that stereotype that we've all come up with is a little hazy because that concert photo, which is what we pointed all this tablet hate photography towards. At least that's the one I remember actually, but I think it's stupid to hold your phone up way up here and you can't see what you're shooting anyway. So yeah, when you do it with an iPad, that looks stupid, I agree. It's like, what if someone brought a laptop to a concert and was using the front-facing camera? Yeah, that's dumb, but we've all got that dumb memory engraved in our minds as to holding a tablet like this to take pictures, that's stupid. But today I want to highlight maybe we shouldn't hate it so much. I've already lost a lot of people, I can tell. But the new 9.7-inch iPad Pro, still hate that name, just call it the Air 3, has a 4K camera, and you know, it's one of those high-end spec cameras. And the pictures and video on it look really good, but then again, there's all of us saying, well, who cares?
Because if you take pictures with an iPad, you look ridiculous.
Okay, there's a few other things that YouTube doesn't seem to have a problem with that look ridiculous, but because doing it is functionally okay, they excuse it. Most of them being VR or AR stuff. Like the Oculus Rift. People wearing that and looking around and just interacting with an environment that the rest of us can't see. Doesn't that look stupid? You're wearing goggles and pretending to do things. When I see people doing that and you don't know what they're experiencing, it looks stupid. But we're okay with that because the experience is fun. At least YouTube is. I am still not on board with VR, but that's for a different video. Same with the HoloLens. Tons of companies are excited to start playing with Microsoft's augmented reality headset, but there's a bunch of people doing this.
Whoa, this is the future for sure.
You look like you have some kind of disorder and you need that thing to see. And then if you're in the HoloLens, you have this like politician look because you got your finger up all the time, just click, click. Click. But it's a cool technology, so we excuse it, right? Or Google Glass. Remember that old thing? All those YouTubers were wearing it going, you know, everyone's gonna be doing this. Except me, I didn't do that. Mostly because I couldn't afford it and this tech channel didn't exist. But the interface for that was to swipe the glasses. So people were sitting in public doing this. Interesting weather. Oh, look at that widget. This is definitely the future. And you could end up staring at someone, not realizing it, and then they freak out. Anyway, my point is there's tons of things that look stupid, but because of technology and what it does for us, we excuse it. And I wish we would start doing that towards tablets because there's actually some functional reasons why photography on a tablet is good. The biggest and most obvious one is having a viewfinder that big. So when I'm taking video with a phone, as many of us do, the amount of detail you're seeing as you're recording it isn't huge. You know, it's just that. It's just that little much of your vision. You're not seeing much. If there's something wrong with a shot, if you're filming some kind of cinematic stuff, you can't tell if there's continuity issues. You can't tell if someone's not in the picture. Or yeah, if you're taking pictures and someone's making a stupid face, or if something in the shot is not supposed to be there, it's harder to tell because the screen is small. But if I have my giant iPad and I'm taking a picture, I can zoom in, I can see all sorts of detail. And another thing, when you have a bigger surface area to manage with, you can actually get shots a lot steadier. It reminds me of like super camera setups that have those giant handlebars you can grab onto. That's designed so that shots look steadier. Now, of course, this is fairly steady to hold. I mean, you can get pretty good, but when you're walking and stuff, you know, having a big tablet, you can make more precise pans. But the reason no one wants to do that is we've got that it looks stupid mindset. Everyone's like, no one does it, so I'm not going to do it. But I'm saying take that step. Look like an idiot. All these VR people do. They don't seem to care. Or those HoloLens people. I was just curious as to what it was like because I was like you. I was like, don't take pictures with the iPad. But I went around with my iPad Pro because it doesn't have a great camera, but it's okay. I started taking some pictures and I was realizing the experience for me was actually pretty good because the display was so big, I can see every detail of every picture that I'm viewing as I'm taking it. Whereas with a phone, you only get to see a limited amount of detail as you're taking the picture, and then you can load it onto a laptop, a desktop, or a tablet, and then see its true potential in its full detail. But you get to see all of that quality that the camera can offer as you're taking it, which to me, I really liked. So as tablets are getting better and better cameras, I think we should try to start using them because I think we could really get a hold of that cinematic look because we've got more to grab from. We can spot continuity in the shot and we can see its detail in all its glory as we're taking video or pictures. Now, of course, many of you just disagree with all that. That's fine. This is just an idea. I'm tired of talking about the Android and everyone saying the Vivo 5 is fine or it sucks or whatever. I support tablet photography. I will be one of those idiots. This is your Apple Sheep here and I will see you in the next one.